There's this common misconception that once you get the thing, once you achieve the thing, whether you get the girl, get the job, get the money, get the body, get the freedom, get the time, get the space, get the family, get the whatever, there's this common misconception that when you get that, eventually you can be happy. Eventually you will be happy. Got a short video for you today. It's a beautiful day here in the UK. It is the 27th of May. Gorgeous day today. Sun is shining. We've got the water sprinkler on in the garden. I've got the kids here. They're having so much fun in the garden. Short video, but I really wanted to get this message across for you today, okay? Here's the thing. Good vibes only, okay? Why good vibes only? And why is it important to not chase them? I hate the film The Pursuit of Happiness. Absolutely hate it. It used to be one of my favourite films because it justified my hustle, my grind mentality, my make sacrifices in order to get there so that we could eventually be happy. And so many people are in that loop. So many people are in that belief, that mindset that that's the way you got to do it. You got to suffer, you got to sacrifice, you got to hustle, you got to grind. And then eventually, once you've done that for enough years, 30, 40, 50 years, then you can get the prize at the end of it. Then you can eventually retire and feel happy. How many people do you know that are actually retired and actually have built an incredible life that they're truly happy with? Very few people on the planet actually have that happen to them, okay? A lot of people actually retire and then die as soon as they stop because they thought it was going to be the Holy Grail, then they realize it isn't and go, well, actually, there's nothing to live for now. So then they just kind of like give up and go, okay? But oh no, you're going to be different, right? And I thought I was going to be different until I learned this. The end goal, the destination isn't what it's about. The journey is what it's about. The climb is what it's about. The path, the process is what it's about. And the means doesn't lead to the end. The means is the end. The way you get there is what you're going to experience at the end. So if you want more hustle and grind and stress, then hustle and grind and stress now, and you'll perpetuate that and you're going to get that at the end, okay? But if you want more fun, more freedom, more joy, more excitement, more happiness, more peace, more love, more prosperity, more abundance, more just great, good, high vibe feelings, choose them now. They're all inside of you anyway. You don't go to a shop and buy happiness. You don't buy the feeling of happiness. You might buy something that can facilitate it, or something that will give you an excuse to feel that, but that feeling isn't in a bottle that you go and drink and go, oh, boom, I drank the happy potion, oh, I drank the love potion, oh, I drank the excitement potion. No. Those feelings are inside you, but you've been told, just like I was, just like most of society is, that those feelings are only unlocked when you've achieved X, Y, Z in your life. When you've got the family, when you've got the career, when you've got the money, when you've got the savings, when you've got the car, when you've got the house, when you've got the kids, when you've got the holidays, when you've got the blah, blah, when you get. No. And here's the thing, if you're doing something and it doesn't feel right, more doing of that thing to get rid of the wrong feeling, to get to a right feeling, more doing of that thing, more persistence with it, ain't going to get you to the feeling, because the means isn't the end. The means is the end. You're not hustling and grinding to get to happy. If you're hustling and grinding in something, you're just going to get more hustle and grind. And that's what you've experienced up until now. That's why you're watching this video. That's why you're looking for a way out, a different way of being. Not a different way of doing. You might still do the same thing, but it's the being that is the difference. Because you might do the same job, but if you're coming from a place of happiness and joy and excitement anyway, it doesn't matter what you're doing. You can just enjoy the job. Even if you hate your job now and go, no, I've got to do it because it's going to pay the bills. I don't feel good once I've paid the bills. That one day at the end of the month, go, yeah, I've paid the bills. And I'm going to hustle and grind and feel shitty for the next 30 days while I'm working towards this. Yeah, I've paid the bills again. And then I'm hustling and grinding. That's right, because this next month I get my bonus so I can go out and party for a few hours and feel dreadful the next day. But that's okay. I'm going to work towards that. I go, hey, celebrate. Woohoo, got my bonus. Yeah. And then feel bad the next day. And then Monday comes around. You go, hustle and grind again for another, until the holiday comes, until Christmas comes, till birthday comes. You get these 4 or 5 different checkpoints along the way, but then you've got, let's just say if you accumulate every excuse to feel good, so birthdays, Christmas, they might not be excuses to feel good, by the way, but let's just say on average, your average Joe, average Jane, who allows himself to feel good on their birthday, at Christmas, at Easter, the odd night out with friends and family, maybe a holiday. Let's say you accumulate all of those days. I guarantee you're only giving yourself an excuse to feel good for 30, maybe 60 days of the year at a push. That means 300 to 330 days of the year, you're hustling and grinding and until these days, right? What's the point? Why would you live like that? Just stop for a second. Ask yourself that question. Why would you live like that? Why? Why? Give me a logical answer to that question. I can't think of one myself, so I'm open to hearing logical answers to that question. Let me throw something out at you. And why wouldn't you live in just happiness now? Because if you're going to do the same shit anyway, and you can choose your feelings, doesn't it make sense to just choose a feeling of happiness and joy over a feeling of negativity, stress, overwhelm? And you might say, Matt, you're not living in the real world if that's the case. Well, what is the real world? The real world out there is exactly the same. But everyone on the planet, pretty much everyone on the planet, has a different experience of it, has a different feeling from it. So you can't use that, and I tried to, by the way. You can't use that. Oh, Matt, you're not in reality. You're out of touch with reality. You're burying your head in the sand. You're not aware of what's going on out there. I'm fully aware of what's going on out there. But I know that if I allow it to make me feel, then and I have that feeling, that's just going to manifest as disease and illness in my body. Look at the word disease. Disease. Dis-ease. I don't want dis-ease in my body. I want flow. I want health. I want vitality. That's what I want. I want to bring that to the world. Not dis-ease and illness. No. Not open to that stuff. Doesn't benefit me. Don't need it. Doesn't serve me. No. Don't want it. So regardless of what's going on out there, I can send love to it. I can be aware of it. I can have compassion and empathy and understanding. But does it get in and allow me to affect my mood and my vibes? No. Because if it does, I'm no good to society. If I'm ill, if I'm depressed, if I'm anxious, if I'm stressed, if I'm got disease, I'm no good to society. I can't expand and flourish as the person that I'm meant to be. You can't expand and flourish as the person you're meant to be in this world. And if I'm not expanding and flourishing the person that I'm meant to be, I can't receive on the level that I'm meant to receive on. I want more good than I can possibly imagine. And I want to give more good than I can possibly imagine. And I'm guessing you'd like that too, to give more good than you can possibly imagine and receive more good than you can possibly imagine. Question, why wouldn't you? Whether you believe you deserve it or not, it doesn't matter, or you can handle it or not, it doesn't matter, whether it's safe or not, it doesn't matter. Why wouldn't you want to receive more good than you can possibly imagine and have it better than you can possibly imagine? Why wouldn't you want that? Answer that logically, you can't. The more good you receive, the more good you can give. The more good you give, the more good you receive. And it's an upward spiral. That's what my clients experience. That's what I experience, upward spirals. And it's because we follow the vibes. We follow the feeling. If it doesn't feel good, if it doesn't align, we don't do it. We say no to it. No, thank you. I don't want to feel obliged for doing something, to have to do something that I don't want to do. I don't want to send that message to other people that, oh yeah, you have to go around doing stuff you don't want to do. I don't want people remembering me like that. I don't want my kids looking at me and going, oh, Dad did stuff he didn't want to do, so that means I've got to do that too. No, I don't want my kids to do anything they don't want to do. I want them to just step into their truth and their honesty and their joy and what they really want to do. Because when they do what they really want to do, when anybody does what they really want to do, society benefits. So here's the thing. Follow the feeling, follow the high feeling, follow the good vibes, follow what feels good to you. And if it doesn't feel good, that's just a message from the universe, God, angels, source, your dead ancestors, your intuition, spirit. The feelings are just, no, you're on the wrong path. The feelings, yeah, you're on the right path. So it's up to you to make that decision whether you're going to follow the feelings or you're going to ignore them. I guarantee the more you ignore those feelings, the worse it's going to get to you and the worse it's going to be for you. I promise you. And I know it's scary to follow the good feelings and listen to your feelings and intuition. I know it's scary. You might have some inner work to do around that. And if you want some help, let me know. That's what I do. About trusting intuition, trusting guides, trusting yourself. That's what I do, allow you to step into that truth, trust it, and let the good times roll. Because that's what we're here for. Good vibes only. That's what we're here for. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to support the channel, you can like this video, you can comment on the video, you can share the video, you can subscribe to the channel, you can make a donation at paypal.me/Coach Matt Smith, 2 T's on that one. Thank you very much for watching, and I will speak to you soon.